what we'll do is we'll focus in on global markets. We have Cameron Brandt. He's the Director of Research at EPFR Global joining us this morning. Cameron, wishing you a very good morning from where we are at. Cameron, give us a sense of where you are seeing US as well as global markets, because we're seeing a bit of a cool off. Do you believe that this is just part of a consolidation before a larger rally? And give us your thesis of whether you expect rate cuts to come through just the way it was expected a couple of weeks back, or has your view changed materially?
So my view has changed a little bit. I think that the U.S. economy is quite resilient, and there's a number of fairly good reasons for the Fed to pause. It's pretty finely balanced, but certainly, the optimism of it for a December rate cut that we were seeing earlier in the quarter has faded for good reason.
Cameron, can you also take us through the kind of flows that you're seeing? Are we seeing some kind of outflows from the ETF side to emerging market ETFs, or is it still inflows going into the US market?
No, we are starting to see some flows into the big diversified global equity emerging markets funds, the GEM funds. But that doesn't seem to be coming really at the expense of US equity funds. Both US equity and bond funds have really had very consistent inflows week to week. They aren't spectacular. But on the other hand, given the broad narrative of a rotation away from US assets, and we certainly saw a bit of that after Trump's Liberation Day speech, but since then, it's sort of really settled down. Arguably, some of the money that is coming to emerging markets funds may be coming from investors who've decided that the rotation to Europe may have been oversold and are looking for alternatives.
Cameron, also within the global emerging markets, are you seeing some flows coming back to India?
India gets a solid chunk of any money that goes into a GEM ETF at the moment. But I have to say, managers seem to be a little bit down on India without completely pulling away. The last time I checked, India's average allocation among the GEM funds we track was at a 28.
We seem to be having a bit of a video issue there with Cameron. Just going to get back to him. And yes, he was opining as to what this correction in the US equity market would mean, should it actually deepen further, the cracks that is, and whether that money is going to find its way into emerging markets or not. But